It's good. This is the stuff we have packed so far. So there are obviously the gloves, these clothes, these clothes, these clothes, the bag, and then some stuff out there, the other gear. Hopefully we're under 50. I also have like these clothes I have to pack. And like this. The rest of this stuff is staying here. So yeah, that's good. Here, let me set the camera up. Shit. Okay. Hopefully you guys can see me okay. I don't got much to talk about. Did begin MMA this morning, 8:30 to 9:30. Just didn't throw any right hands, only left combos. I basically was boom, 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 low kick. And then mobility was lower body, which was nice. Then I watched MMA wrestling, which I normally do. And then I did striking for MMA again. James wasn't here, so it was George. And so it was a bit of an easier class, to be honest. George has a different style of teaching, which I actually really enjoyed. It's a fun class. I like when James does it. It's a different version than George. I like when George does it too. We focus mostly on bridging space and getting combos in, and just like consistently being able to, 1, 2, boom, boom. I just went boom, boom. Damn, I'm kind of looking big. Hold on. Sorry, the mirror distracted me because like when I threw this, my bicep was looking good. So looking good. I'm sorry for that, but yeah, good class. Unfortunately, my chain that I always wore, it's broken. So I need to get that fixed when I get home. Like priority number one, honestly. I'll still keep it on me, probably in my pocket, but I did snap off. I wear it during training sometimes, so I'm not entirely surprised, but still unfortunate. Yeah, the right arm, it's not like killing me. It hurts, but it's not anything like crazy pain that I can't handle or anything. But it definitely is painful for sure. Obviously tomorrow we're not going to do wrestling fundamentals. I'll go watch, but I'm not going to do it. Get a picture with Che, get a picture with Brad Riddell. Riddell, I don't know how to pronounce his last name properly. Then mobility, then spar. And then yeah, it's basically my last day technically. Saturday I'll do Muay Thai private and maybe some sparring. We'll see how I do in sparring MMA and how my body feels, but we'll probably spar Saturday as well. This was day 59. Tomorrow is technically my last day before I leave. Like Saturday I leave, so I'm considering tomorrow my last full day being here. Obviously in tomorrow's video I'll talk a bit more about how it was, and like I said in Saturday's video, which will come out for Friday for everyone in America, I'll talk very heavily about how everything was. I spoke to George tonight. It was funny because I told him, like, I explained to him, like this, other than hitting a bag and wrestling with friends, like this was my first time ever in a real gym, and he was like, it's impressive because like most people don't come to Thailand their first time. And he said, I was like, what do you think? Like obviously I love it, I want to keep training. What do you think is best? And he said, sign up for American Top Team in Portland, and go there maybe once or twice a week, for like sparring, like better sessions, like important sessions, and then shop around. Look around what is else in Oregon, what else is near me for wrestling, jiu-jitsu, just normal MMA stuff. So it's a bit closer, and then like the bigger days, go to Portland, which is smart. I didn't really think about that, to be honest. But yeah, I'll do that. I told him, when I fight, I'll definitely come back here. And he said, oh, I know. And he was like, usually it takes people a couple of times before when they come here to like get part of the team and like really get known by everybody. But like, he was like, you're part of the team. Like everyone knows you. He's like, yeah, you're part of the team. And honestly, like, that makes me feel good. Like knowing that like I'm appreciated by the coaches. Like there are a lot of people who fight here. Like I don't record around the gym, but there's a lot of people who come to classes and show up to classes and stuff. And a lot of them are really good fighters. But it's cool to know that like I feel like I'm part of the team, and when I come back, I'll be a part of the team. I'll be known. I'll be like a person that's cared about. So that's really cool. I'm very excited to come back when I do. I'm very excited to fight. Hopefully, I can become part of the Bangtao team. That's the goal. To be honest, is get better, train, come back, try and get a fight out here, try and become part of the Bangtao team. Yeah, that's really the goal. Go home, train. I want to get probably a year of training under my belt before I fight. So my fight will probably be, I want to train at least another 8-10 months before I come back here or before I fight. I don't feel like I'm bad. Like I feel like I could have a decent chance against an amateur fight, but I need grappling, I need wrestling. Yeah. But like I said, tomorrow will be a 2-class day. So will Saturday. And then I'll be on my way home. I'm probably gonna watch some YouTube, lay in bed, relax. Like I said, I pretty much have everything I can have packed currently. I just need to, let some stuff dry outside, and then obviously the gear, once I'm done using it, will be packed. Tomorrow night, Jeb fights. Very excited for that. Shout out Jeb. I hope my boy wins, the African Spartan, and then I can't pronounce his name, but a Eastern European or Eastern, like I don't know. I assume Russian actually, is fighting for the one championship. I think at lightweight or welterweight, or no, lightweight or featherweight, in one championship for the world title MMA. So Jeb's fighting. He's fighting both Bangtao. Jeb's a Bangtao sponsored member. The other guy just trains at Bangtao, but it's not the primary team. But he's with the Bangtao team because he did his camp here. So yeah, it's super cool. Nico has a fight coming up, which is awesome. Volk has a fight coming up. Rufy probably has one somewhat soon. Casey has a fight coming up. Yeah, I'll do my best. I know I'm gonna get photos with Che in the morning, and then I'll probably get photos after sparring with Frank and George, and then hopefully a photo with Casey, and that should be everyone. And then a photo with Anwar, the mobility coach, and then a photo with Peter, the kettlebell coach. Yeah, and then if I see Woody, I'll get a photo with Woody. And then I'll get a photo with my Muay Thai coach Saturday. They're doing a Bangtao cleanup on the beach on Saturday. I won't be going because I'll be sparring and everything, and I have to get everything in order, so I probably won't see any of the coaches or anything Saturday. So tomorrow will probably be my last day interacting with all of them. Again, I'll talk about it more, but I just want to shout out George and Frank, Che, specifically those three more than anybody. And if I had to put one above all, which I don't want to do, George. They're all like great coaches and great people, and like it's tough to leave because like George said, like I'm a part of the team. Like I feel like I'm a part of the team. Like even when I show up to classes and I'm not training, like they tell me like, hey, can you make sure like no one's like going too hard or anything, or like just make sure like everything's good. It's just one of those things where it's like shitty to go home because I feel like I'm just getting started. But we're gonna keep training at home, come back better. I'm gonna come back harder. I'm a spar at home. Hopefully, I know Andrew will probably be down for sparring. I gotta get another pair of shin guards. So when I get home, I probably have to get another pair of shin guards. They're the same price here as at home, so it's not like this would be cheaper. So yeah, I gotta get another pair of shin guards, but I have 2 pairs of gloves, MMA gloves and boxing gloves, and mouth guards. He can use one of my extra ones I don't use. But yeah, like 2 months. Probably for my mom, it felt like a long time, but for me, it really didn't. Like after the mobility today, I told Anwar tomorrow's my last, training day, and he was like, "Wow, it's been 2 months." I was like, "Yeah." Like it's kind of crazy to think about because I got my like private with him like a month ago, so it's already been a month since I did that, and that's just weird to think about because it's been like a month since I went and saw Supergirl, and like you may think like, damn, time goes by slow or something, but it goes by so fast, and you don't really realize it until you do something like this. Like everyone realizes when they go on vacation how fast time moves, and even though this wasn't really a vacation for me because I was training, and vacation you're not supposed to be covered in bruises and having infections and be in pain and being punched and choked, but it's just crazy how fast 2 months went by and how grateful I am that I got this opportunity and how excited I am to keep doing this and how excited I am to hopefully come back and my dream is to have George, Frank, Jay in my corner as I fight MMA fight and win. That's the goal. So we're gonna go home and we're gonna train hard and we're gonna work, we're gonna train, and I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna be about it. Yeah. As always, thank you guys for support. Day 59, tomorrow's day 60. And my friends who are watching this, we'll be home soon, brothers. We'll be home soon. I don't got much else to say. Hope you all having a good week. Tomorrow's my Friday. Tomorrow's your Thursday. You only got one more day till Friday. So, as always, I love you guys. Peace out.